Hello, welcome back to the Juniper Vale. I'm here with Tito. Say hi, Tito.
Hi. Hello.
What game are we doing today?
We are doing the other England versus France, the other semifinal.
No, England versus Argentina.
Argentina. Ha ha ha. Just kidding. This is happening tomorrow, July 15th.
Yeah.
At 3 p.m. in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah. Spain and France are currently playing right now.
Yes. So the heat shouldn't be a problem because they're playing inside.
Oh, lucky.
Right?
Yes, today is July 14th. It's almost 4 p.m. Eastern time.
Mm-hmm.
Spain is up 1-0.
That's right.
I don't know, Tito. We said France was going to win.
I still think France is going to pull it off.
Yeah, there's still time. We've seen crazier things.
Yep. This is a great French team. I'll be very disappointed or surprised if I don't make the final.
So today we're doing England versus Argentina. I would like to see England win. They haven't been to a final in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But Argentina's pretty good.
Yeah, Argentina's pretty good. So if they do, they're gonna have to play they have to play a perfect game in order to win, I think. England, that is. I think both teams, right?
Yeah. All right. So we have England on my left and Argentina on my right. We have the star for England, the 8 of Cups, the reversed 5 of Swords. For Argentina, we have the 10 of Wands, the Strength card, and the reverse 7 of Swords. So the Star card for England is a good card. It talks about hope. Wanting to have your dreams come true. I guess it's good mentally to be in that place, I would say, for a team. They're excited, but, they have that hope. The 8 of Cups is a good card, I think, because it means you're moving away from things that are no longer working for you. So that says to me that by mid-game, if they have to make adjustments, then they can make those adjustments. So I think that's good for any team to have. And the 5 of Swords reversed. That's interesting. It's interesting that they both got reversal cards at the end. The thing about the 5 of Swords is that if it wasn't reversed, I would say it's a bad card. But since it is reversed, it talks about being ready to resolve conflicts and move on. Peaceful resolution, overcoming challenges. You're able to conquer things even if you're presented with negative emotions. Reconciliation is possible. It is better to walk away, move on, and open yourself up to new positive energies and constructive ideas. So it still could be like an ending card in a way, but it's not as if it was upright. Upright is like a bad ending, but this, you're able to overcome a conflict. You're able to create a better ending. So that's interesting. What would that mean for England for the game? I'm not sure, but I'm curious. For Argentina, we have the 10 of Wands. So the 10s are ending cards. The Wands are about enthusiasm. This person is carrying a heavy burden, but they're coming to the end of the heavy burden. So it could be in the first half that they are feeling pressure. They want to win, of course. And being the champions, I'm sure they feel a lot of pressure about that. They could be struggling, or they could be doing well, just feeling burdened, not feeling as energized as they usually do. But they do have the strength card. So that's a good card to have midway through. They feel emotionally strong. there's, they're a strong team. They can maybe get a second wind in the second half if they're feeling a little emotionally burdened in the first half. They could come out stronger in the second half from it. That then they have the Seven of Swords reversed. Usually the Seven of Swords is like the thief, right? He's walking away quietly. There's deception going on, somebody getting away with something. But if this is reversed, it talks about truths coming to light, coming clean about dishonesty and manipulation. So it's kind of like if they want to do well, they can't play any they can't do anything that could be considered manipulative. If they try to get, what's the word I'm looking for? If they try to pull the rug out of somebody's eyes, like the ref or something, they keep going that route, that's not going to be good for them. They have to play honestly. And so hopefully that's what this card means. And that's interesting because I was reading a article the other day, and their article was saying how Argentina is becoming the villain of the World Cup because of certain plays or certain things the refs seem to be giving them.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's very interesting. I think that they need to change that route. If they play honestly, then maybe they'll win. They'll probably win if they play honestly. If they go back to that route, it may not work out for them. What do you think, Tito?
I think this is a very interesting game. There's so many undertones. There's political stuff. There are issues when in 1986, Diego Maradona scored a goal against England. I think it was the semifinals or the quarterfinals. I forget. Argentina ended up winning the game, but Maradona actually scored one goal with his hand.
Oh.
And it was never caught by the referee. And it looked like he headed the ball, but then when he was asked, how'd you score that goal? He said, with the hand of God. And then a Mexican photographer had taken a picture, but it took so long for it to develop.
Right.
But there is a photo. You can clearly see him going up with his hand.
Well, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Then.
The Argentinians have, in the Balkan Wars of the 80s, Argentina against England. You also have
the Falkland Islands.
There's so many other things that are like very interesting about this game. Some of the top Argentinian players, like McAllister, play in England.
McAllister from Home Alone?
No, that's their cousin.
Oh, okay.
There's so many different things beyond the pitch that makes this game really interesting for so many different reasons.
It's a very political game.
You'll see the Argentinians, the Argentinian fans have this like chant that they say, if you're not jumping around, you must be an Englishman.
Oh.
And you saw that at the end of last game, and it's like the whole crowd was jumping around after Argentina won. So, what do you got with the little cards?
The little cards.
The shadow.
Well, first, England has the anchor. So that talks about stability, professional work. So they're willing to put in the work. They're a professional team. And it looks like they'll have a lot of stability, right? Because the anchor helps to anchor you in place. Also have to be careful because the anchor can also stick you somewhere where you don't want to be if you can't bring up the anchor, right? But I think in this sense, with these cards, it's more of a positive stability card for them. Argentina has a lantern, which talks about light, guidance, and hope. I mean, it's a good card to say that they can see the path forward and they're hopeful. So that's not a bad card either. The siren for England. The siren is about temptation, dangerous beauty, and you need to exercise discipline. So the sirens are what call the the ships to their doom. So, if you're out on the sea and you hear a beautiful woman singing to you, and then all of a sudden it's like you can't stop listening to it,
What's the difference
and you
between a
must find it.
siren and a mermaid? Aren't they
I
the
don't
same
know.
thing?
They may look this. I don't know if technically all sirens look like that, or if it's just like some of them do, or just this picture. I'm not 100% sure.
In
They
Spanish,
could
in Spanish, we only have the
one
siren.
word.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, I see. So would you call a mermaid a siren and then
Mhm.
in Spanish? Yeah. I don't know if there's like
Reason?
yeah, I don't know if they are exactly the same or if sometimes it depends on who's writing the story. Because then usually the siren, when you see her, she turns kind of like into a monster. She doesn't look beautiful when you're up front, and then she gets you. But the Little Mermaid is not a siren, but that's maybe because she's Disney.
Yeah.
So the siren, I think what's interesting is that it does say to exercise discipline with the siren. So it seems like there may be some temptation for certain maybe plays, but I think that as long as England is disciplined and they play a disciplined game, then they won't be tempted. Like maybe Argentina is trying to tempt them into certain plays, to get around them or whatever. But if England stays strong, they won't be tempted.
I think that sounds to me like Argentina may want to like trick or get the English team or players to be aggressive,
Uh-huh.
overly aggressive, so they can get cards, and then
Yeah.
that way,
Yeah. So England has to make sure that they exercise discipline. And then the shadow for Argentina. The shadow is about darkness, dread, and it's ominous. So that's not very good. That's not very good. There's a dread coming for them. I could imagine just feeling that way just because they are the champions. It's like that extra layer of stress on them. Where are they playing again? Georgia? I think they're playing in Georgia.
Yeah.
So I don't know who would have more fans or not at the game. I mean, I don't know if we would really know. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of English there. It's not hard for them to get it to America. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of Argentinians there. I don't know. So I don't know if that will play in as a factor or not.
I think so.
Yeah.
Depending on the momentum, who has the momentum, the team's going to be more excited.
Yeah. So I mean, pretty much from what I get from the cards so far is that England has a lot of hope. They're able to change what they're doing and move away from things that aren't going to work out for them. When it comes to conflict, they're able to move on from it. So, like you said, when Argentina may try to get them to play rough, England may understand that that's what's happening, and they kind of move on from that, so they don't get caught in that kind of thing. They're very professional, they're very stable, and they can exercise discipline. Argentina, the 10 of wands is good in the sense that like you're coming to the end, you have all the wands, right? But you're feeling a bit burdened by the responsibility or the path to get there. There's still that emotional strength Argentina has, so they have that going for them. It's almost like maybe they find emotional strength with their captain, like Messi. He may be very strong for them emotionally. The seven of swords reversed, if they're not honest with what they're doing, that could bite them. So, but because they have a lot of light, they have their guidance, they have hope. I think that has a lot to do with the strength card too. But that shadow, they have that ominous kind of dread feeling. So they seem to be a bit more stressed in a way. And that's why they're trying to do other things where it's like, let's try to get England to be a bit too aggressive. But maybe they shouldn't focus on that. Like they're both two very good teams, right? They have the skills and the abilities and the foundation.
Argentina is a very physical team.
Yeah.
So they're going to try to they're going to walk a very thin line between aggression and just, I wouldn't say play dirty, but
Mm-hmm.
borderline to a foul may be called or they may get a yellow card. It's really hard.
Okay.
A lot of intensity.
I need more cards because I don't know who's going to win. I got the Page of Pentacles reversed for England, and I got the Six of Cups for Argentina. The Six of Cups is about nostalgia, looking back at better times, maybe not seeing things exactly for how they were, but how you think they were. The Page of Pentacles reversed. I don't know about the Page reversed. This I gotta look up. Page of Pentacles reversed. That's a lack of focus or being overwhelmed. You don't want to procrastinate because you're going to hold yourself back from dreams coming true. But today's mistakes can lead you to tomorrow's successes. But the game is about today. It's not about tomorrow.
You don't get tomorrow if you don't win.
You don't get tomorrow if you don't win. I might be leaning towards Argentina with the Six of Cups. It could be because if they've won against England before, it's kind of a throwback to them previous times winning. So I want 2 more cards. All right. England, Argentina. Who's going to win? England has the Devil card. Argentina has the Knight of Cups. The Devil card, you're chained to something that's not good for you, even though you could actually get out of those chains. You may not realize it. The Knight of Cups. Knights are about action. This knight is slower. He doesn't want to spill the cup, but he knows what he wants and how to get it. So I think I'm going to go with Argentina. But I think it's probably going to be a good game.
It's going to be a great game.
Yeah, it's not like Argentina. It's not like it's going to be 5-0 or something like that. No.
Not at this stage.
No. But England has a lot of hope as long as they exercise their discipline. I think it's like when you watch the game, you have to see how they're playing. If England is not exercising discipline, that's going to turn out bad for them. If they're arguing with the ref, that's going to turn out bad for them. Same with the Argentina, though. They have to be careful. They have to be honest.
Yeah.
They can't be, arguing with the ref or
just got to play the game.
Yeah. Instigating something. So it's going to be very interesting. I think as of right now, Argentina is going to win. But it's going to be interesting how they play. Like you said, any tiny mistake can change like the whole game. Like everybody's got to play perfectly, really, to win.
Yeah, the quarterfinals, semis. Yeah, you make a mistake and you're out. Okay.
All
That's
right.
the final word for the gamblers.
Yeah.
The bookies.
The Cheez-It gamblers. The gamblers.
The casino goers.
All right. So now we got to check on that. The game playing now. I really think France was going to win.
I think so too.
Spain is ahead. The last time we checked. I can't believe there's only like 4 games left, counting today's game.
That's it.
That's like what just happened? I was having so much fun with all these games, and now all of a sudden it's like over. But
it's over.
What? We should
England,
do this
Argentina. That's tomorrow.
We should do this every year. This shouldn't be every 4 years.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Well, all right, everybody. Say bye, Tito.
Bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what you want me to read on next.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.